So Errol Spence has been back on Instagram, and I think he might have even been released from hospital today. And basically, he's come out on Instagram and said, well, he was quick to take it down, to be fair. No broken bones, I am a savage. Now, he's referring to, of course, the car accident. Well, I'll say accident. Accident implies there's no one to blame. The car crash he was in last week, in which it was a pretty violent car crash, to be fair. I mean, there was footage of it, there was CCTV footage released, and Errol Spence, how this man avoided not being seriously injured is beyond me, okay? Because I've been around cars, love cars, love motorsports, love all that kind of stuff, big car guy. I have seen way less, and people get way more hurt than that in car crashes like that. That car crash looked violent. How that he got out of there without having so much as, a serious injury is beyond me. He is a very lucky boy. Very lucky. Now, he will face some action, which is likely to be a DWI. Okay? I think in Ireland and the UK we would call it DUI. So DUI, driving under the influence. I think DWI is driving while intoxicated. Basically, Errol Spence was drink driving. Okay? Long story short. Thoughts on that? It's a very silly thing to do, drink driving. I know myself, I've never drunk drove, just say that, but I know people who have. And what I'm going to do is, just going to give you a little example. Got it pops up on screen right there. Now that is a very bad shot, and there's another shot there for you. Basically, that is one of my friends. He drove his Jeep a couple of years ago after having, I think, about 8 or 9 pints of a lager, whatever you want to call it, and hit an electricity pole. Again, he was miraculously no damage done to him, and believe it or not, once he hit the pole, he actually drove that Jeep home, believe it or not, which was about a mile, which is pretty stunning that it was even able to drive. The Jeep wasn't wrote off, cost him $4,500 to fix it, rather than tell his mum and dad what happened, but he got it fixed anyway. Drink driving's no joke, but Errol Spence, obviously, if that's the height of his problems, he's not doing too bad for himself, because, as I said, that was a bad crash. Seriously, that was a bad crash, and I hope it makes Errol Spence stop and wake up and think. Drink driving is silly. It's ridiculous. Drink driving in a car like a Ferrari, and more than likely heat the traction control off, that's asking for trouble. Like, that is just asking for trouble. Seriously, that's got accidents written all over it. So Errol Spence, I'm wondering obviously I'm sure it probably will delay his return to the ring, but I'm wondering if when Errol Spence comes back, he'll maybe look at himself and think, you know what, no more of this drinking. He's got kids, he's pushing 30. She should be considering himself the luckiest guy alive to only have a DUI in a crash that could have cost him his life, much less his career. So Spence, lucky guy, lucky man. But drink driving ain't cool. But that's my thoughts on this. Hope Errol Spence learned a lesson. Hope you enjoyed the video. The only reason I'm not in front of a camera this time is because I wanted to put those pictures of my friend's crash in there, and I'm not 100% sure. I'm not really IT savvy or tech savvy, so I'm not 100% sure how to do like picture-in-picture in a video. So to have me talking and then throw a picture up there without cutting it halfway. Because what I could have done was I could have filmed myself, I could have stopped it, added the pictures, and then started back up again. But I don't want to do that because it's kind of, I don't know, maybe in the future I'll do it, but for now I'm just going to do it with this. I will have a video out later today or some stage tomorrow morning. That's back on camera, so I'll see you then. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it if you did, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I will talk to you after.